Good morning. Please acknowledge the presentation of the colors by Air Force Junior ROTC students under the supervision of Colonel Kinslow and Master Sergeant Tate. Cadet Colonel Jose Hernandez, Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Isaiah McCook, Cadet First Lieutenant Serena Barr, Cadet Master Sergeant Dominique Espinosa. Now, the pledge is led by top 10 student Katie Benitez.
And now for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God and one and indivisible. Okay, so I now have the honor of presenting one of our Del Valle High School top 10 seniors, Noah Guerrero, who will be singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, color. Pose, color. Left, face. Forward, hard.
And now, top 10 students, Justice Warren and Frankie Ortiz with the welcome.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to begin today by thanking everyone who joined us to celebrate this moment. Even in extraordinary times such as these, it remains more important than ever for us to take the time to come together in celebration. Though we may be apart, we can still find a way to unite and celebrate the students of the class of 2020 and all they have accomplished.
Buenos días a todos. Quisiera empezar el día de hoy agradeciendo a todos los que se juntaron a celebrar este gran momento con nosotros. En tiempos extraordinarios como estos, es importante reunirse en celebración. Aunque estemos separados, debemos encontrar la manera de celebrar nuestra clase de 2020 y todo lo que han logrado.
I would also like to take a moment to extend gratitude to all parents, teachers, administrators, and staff that joined us today. Thank you, each and every one of you, for giving us the tools we needed to reach this next step in our journey.
Igual quisiera tomar un momento para extender gratitud a todos los padres, maestros, administración y personal quien se unió el día de hoy. Muchas gracias a cada uno de ustedes por su esfuerzo en prepararnos para el siguiente paso en nuestro futuro.
As we gather together here and now, I want to invite everyone to reflect on how important it is that you are here today, just as you've been here through every step that led us to this moment. All the love, all the support, all the guidance you gave us along the way, and most of all the hard work that each individual put in to achieve this, are what made this day possible. Families, teachers, and staff, we have the honor of presenting to you the Del Valle Senior Class of 2020.
Mientras nos reunimos en estos momentos, quiero invitar a todos en reflejando la importancia de su presencia el día de hoy, tal como nos han apoyado en cada paso del camino. Todo el amor, apoyo y guía que nos brindaron por el camino y sobre todo los esfuerzos realizados por cada individuo son lo que hizo posible este día de hoy. Familias, maestros y personal, tenemos el gran honor de presentarles a la clase del año 2020. Giselle Marquez will now open this graduation with an invocation.
After 4 years of hard work and dedication, we have finally arrived at the end. Today we celebrate a journey in which we have experienced growth, success, failures, and formed long-lasting friendships. To be able to graduate high school with our health and happiness intact is a blessing in itself and one that we'll be forever grateful. We wouldn't be here today without the immense support that we have received from our families, teachers, and fellow classmates. Thank you to everyone who has played a part in our journey and allowed us to be here, ready to start the next phase of our lives. May we move forward with the strength to create a beautiful future for ourselves and those around us. As much as those around us have had faith in us, we must always remember to have faith in ourselves. Thank you, and now Dr. Welch.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First, I'd like to congratulate you, the class of 2020, for reaching this milestone in your life. I am incredibly proud of you, and I know that you are ready to enter the world as productive citizens and outstanding representatives of Del Valle community. Family and friends, the Del Valle Senior Class of 2020. I'd like to acknowledge our DVISD Board of Trustees who have served our students so well this year. President Rebecca A. Birch, Vice President Darla Wagner, Secretary Elvia Guadian, Trustee Richard Randone, Trustee Charles W. Diggs Jr., Trustee Desiree Ibarra, Trustee Susanna Woody, Trustee Damian Pantoja, Trustee Ann Huberger, former board members, Ms. Sampson, Mr. Campos, Mr. Franklin. We would like to thank the Board of Trustees for all they do for Del Valle Independent School District. Next, I'd like to introduce you to our top district officials. Our Superintendent, Dr. Annette Telly, Chief Academic Officer, Carrie Gaines, Chief Operations Officer, Ray Prentice, Chief Communications, Community Relations, and Compliance Officer, Jonathan Harris, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Gabriel Munoz. We would also like to recognize the Del Valle ISD Department Directors. Thank you for all that you have done and all of the work and support that you've given us. We'd also like to acknowledge Del Valle ISD principals. Thank you for playing such an integral role in the lives of our graduates. I'd like to recognize the incredible Del Valle High School counselors, our lead counselor and ECHS counselor, Tina Hughes, Jackie Magnus, Jennifer Wood, Andrea Radus, Wendy Abel, Sarah Limerick, Mark Bradley, Amanda Alvarez, Catherine DeLeon. Thank you all so much for the hard work that you put in to ensure our students were able to graduate. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the admin team, led by our early college high school principal, Ms. Janice Wright, our Associate Principal of Academics, Ms. Candace Smith, our Associate Principal of Facilities and Operations, Mr. Nathan Neal, Assistant Principal of Student Activities, Ms. Melissa Gonzalez, our Principal of Ninth Grade, Ms. Melba De La Fuente, and our other Assistant Principals, Dr. Tanya Garcia-Arnold, Mr. Joel Espinosa, Ms. Carissa Bearden, Ms. Teresa Woods. Next, I would like to recognize our extraordinary teachers and staff at Del Valle High School. Our teachers and staff managed to change or transform an entire delivery system of education in less than a week when the COVID-19 hit. So thank you all, and thank you for all you do to help our students succeed. It is my honor to present to you our superintendent, Dr. Telly, to address our senior class of 2020.
Class of 2020, you are here. Here you are watching yourselves virtually graduate from DVISD, which I know is not how you planned on graduating. When you started this school year with the sporting events and pep rallies and camaraderie amongst your friends, this isn't how you thought you would end your school year. I know you wanted to say goodbye to your friends personally, as well as your teachers and your principals and counselors, and I know they wanted to do the same. I know that I'm going to miss shaking the hands of my first graduating class in DVISD. I know the Board of Trustees each wanted to say goodbye to you and wish you congratulations onto the next stage of your life. So as you move on to the next stage of your life, and as you think back to this past year, I want you to remember that you were extremely perseverant during these times of adversity and change. You were the graduating class who had to overcome obstacles that no one has ever had to overcome. We had to look at creative ways to send you off from DVISD into the next stage of your life. Whether it's a car parade or a movie night or virtual graduation, you had to think about how you would want to end your senior year with your friends when you couldn't do it in the traditional way. But that's okay, because it shows your character. Character is made up on how you look of things. If you look at things from a positive perspective, it's going to change the way you look at things on your daily life and make you a happier, more positive, successful person. There's a story about two women on a train. The one woman looks out the window and sees nothing but doom and gloom, rain and clouds. She sees rocks and dirt and a very, very gloomy environment. The woman on the other side of the train is looking out another window, and she sees a beautiful blue sky and sun and birds and a beautiful ocean and green trees, and she's smiling. Had the woman on the other side of the train looked out that same window, she would have changed her perspective. And that's just a little lesson for us, to always look for the positive in life. It's easy to find the negative, and it's easy for us to look at the challenges, but it isn't as easy to look at how we can overcome those challenges. And it isn't as easy to look for the positive. But that is a measure of your character, and that will help you be successful and happy in your life. So please take with you the opportunities that you have in front of you, built on the perseverance that you've shown over the past year. I want you to remember that we're always going to be behind you here in Del Valle ISD, and I wish you nothing but success and happiness. I know that your parents have a smile on their faces today from ear to ear, and that's because their babies, and yes, you're still their babies, are graduating, and they couldn't be more proud of you, just as I couldn't be more proud of you. I have a smile on my face today because I'm grateful to have my DVISD senior class graduate, overcoming the adversity that you had this year, knowing that you're moving on to a better and more successful environment in your future. You put a smile on my face when I was in the hallways and I got to meet many of you and sit with you and visit and talk. Those of you who I didn't get to meet, you still put a smile on my face because here you are today, and I couldn't be more proud of our graduating class. I know our Board of Trustees couldn't be more proud of you, as well again as your principals and teachers and counselors. So as you move on to this next stage of your life, I want you to remember that we're going to be here behind you, cheering you on every step of the way. Families, I want to thank you for letting us be part of your children's lives over the past 4 years, and for those students who started in kindergarten. Thank you for allowing them to share their experiences with us. we want to congratulate you as well, because this also is a celebration for you. So students, again, remember we're all here behind you. And as you move on past today, please remember one thing, hashtag #DVProud, you know.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our lovely principal of ECHS, Ms. Janice Wright.
Good morning. It is with great pleasure that I now present our class of 2020 top 10 student scholars. Katie Benitez, Yaritza Felipe Salis, Noah Guerrero, Geraldine Ortiz, Giselle Marquez, Fuyin Tran, Justice Warren, Cecilia Corona Rodriguez, and Stephanie Cardenas Maves. Congratulations, students, well done. It is also an honor to recognize a group of students who have pursued excellence throughout their high school careers and are ranked in the top 10% of their class. Because of their academic achievement, they are honored with white cum laude stoles. At this time, I would like all top 10 students and your parents to give yourself a virtual high five for your outstanding academic achievement. Also, Early College High School began at Del Valle over 5 years ago. The Early College High School program offers students the opportunity to graduate simultaneously with an associate's degree and a high school diploma, all for free. ECHS partners with Austin Community College to provide dual credit classes. ECHS students are enrolled in both high school and college classes and receive support from DVISD teachers and their ACC professors to ensure they have a successful college career. The class of 2020 has 38 early college high school students, of which 20 have earned an associate's degree. ECHS students can be recognized by their white graduation regalia. Now please welcome Geraldine Ortiz, who will introduce class officers.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce the class of 2020 officers. President Trey Washington, Vice President Alberto Sierra, Secretary Desiana Rodriguez, Treasurer Leah Garcia, and Historian Alondra Silva.
Good morning and congratulations, class of 2020. We made it. My name is Trey Washington, and I am honored to stand before you today as the Del Valle High School Senior Class President. Although this is not how we intended to celebrate, I just have such an assurance for the great things that are in store, and I cannot wait for them to be revealed to us. I'd first like to start by giving all glory to God, who allows me to have my well-being every day. To my mother, my beautiful, loving, caring, most supportive mother, to my siblings, Guy, Sean, Amber, and Monique, to my family and my entire support system, my best friends, my church, my community, to the Proud Cardinal Band, to the entire Del Valle District. I love you, I honor you, and I appreciate you for all the support you have given me throughout the years. To my beloved father, who is not able to be with us today, I love you, I miss you, and I honor you today, Dad. I do not believe how fast these years have gone by, but I am so grateful to have spent these years with such a class as this, some of which I have known since we were in primary school. No matter the time we spent together, we spent it well. Or did we? Who would have thought we'd be the ones watching a pre-recorded graduation, not being able to strut the stage with our red and white cap and gowns, not being able to shake Dr. Welch's hand while receiving our diploma. That diploma we've been waiting for, stressing for, pulling all-nighters for the past, what it seems, a million years. Why couldn't things just line up for the class of 2020? In this time of national pandemic, we are faced with a new challenge every day. It doesn't ever seem like things will end. And every time we get hope, we get knocked down by another restriction. I could stand up here all day talking about how let down we are as a class because of this pandemic, but that wouldn't change much. And you watch too much news as it is. But so instead, I stand up here to encourage my brothers and sisters of the great class of 2020. What COVID-19 doesn't know about the class of 2020 is that we're like rubber balls. The harder life throws us down, the higher we bounce back. We are like nails. The harder life hammers us, the deeper we go. We expect challenges and face them with power and might. We understand the uncertainties of tomorrow, so we stand firm in today, winning the now, as my band director, Mr. Guyton, would say. Class of 2020, at times like this, it is important not only to remind ourselves of who we are, but remind our problems of who we are. Parents and guardians, remember the strength you exerted back in the day when you thought you couldn't make ends meet. And look at how you're making it now. We are bigger than this. When life hits with a new journey, we must think smart and adapt quickly. While moving forward, we should grab someone and take them along with us. Help them as they help us. We will always be better, stronger, and wiser when we are in it together. Class of 2020, let's continue our grind. Remember who's rooting for us. Know that we can and that nothing is impossible, period.
And now please welcome Alberto Sierra.
Good morning, teachers, family, and fellow graduates. My name is Alberto Sierra, your class vice president. I want to thank you for joining Del Valle High School's class of 2020 this morning to celebrate our commencement. I want to start off by saying that it was an honor being able to create this video for our class with the help of our class secretary, where you can see some of the special moments that our class shared. I realize that our senior year was cut short and we may have not experienced the senior year we would have liked. However, I want you all to remember this year by the memories we were able to share with each other and cherish those moments. Additionally, I ask of you to remember all the hard work each and every one of you put forth these last 4 years. Our accomplishments will not go unnoticed, and it is our responsibility to show everyone that these conditions will not bring us down. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in our lives, and with that being said, the class of 2020, I wish you the best of luck. Lastly, while I have your time, I would like to take this time to thank my teachers, my friends, and especially my family. I want to thank my parents, and I want them to know that everything that I'm going to do and everything that I'm doing is for them. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Graduation, senior prom,
soccer,
senior prank day,
graduation.
Breaking news tonight, the dire new warnings on the coronavirus.
Schools across the country empty.
And that includes high school seniors who have put their lives and major events and milestones on hold.
The pandemic has had school closures, and for older students, it's just been missing out on a lot of memories.
Every year, 2 students earn the honor of making the salutatorian and valedictorian address. They are chosen based upon the highest grade averages in the senior class. The grade averages are for all 4 years of high school. Not only are both students' grades excellent, but they have also participated in many extracurricular activities, advanced placement courses, and continually strive for excellence. It is my honor to introduce the salutatorian of Del Valle High School's graduating class of 2020, Cecilia Corona Rodriguez.
Good morning, everyone. Here we are, 15 pounds heavier, just like they said on the news. Of course, I have to mention that this pandemic has been a struggle, and my heart goes out to any lost ones, but we're getting through it, slowly but surely, each and every day. However, these past 9 months have culminated to this very moment, and here we are, June 6, 2020. I would like to begin by saying that 4 years ago, I never imagined standing here before you today. 4 years ago, I was living in an RV, doing my homework virtually in the dark, because I lost my home to the 2015 and 2016 floods here at Del Valle, which I'm sure affected many of you too, but yet again, here we are this June 6th, and stronger than ever. I want to thank everyone I've met and those who contributed to this journey throughout these 4 long years, such as teachers, Ms. Magnus, the custodians, our beautiful ladies at lunch, administration, and anyone who has helped us in our everyday life, because this is our second home, where I have been lucky enough to spend it alongside 2 beautiful girls. They say choose your friends wisely, and I couldn't have chosen any better. Therefore, thank you, Stephanie and Yaritza, for riding along with me since 8th grade. Going farther than that, though, I would like to thank my parents for everything. Y para que entiendan mis papás y mis 5 hermanos que llegaron a este país hace 20 años sin saber una sola palabra en inglés, hoy estoy aquí por ustedes y todos sus esfuerzos. Han venido de un ranchito en Michoacán para superarse y seguir el sueño americano, al igual que todos mis paisanos hermosos escuchándome el día de hoy. Gracias por inculcarme valores que me hacen quien soy, porque he aprendido que nada en esta vida es fácil y que nada es dado en la mano. Así que mil gracias por darme la vida y que nunca se les olvide cuánto los quiero. Once again, thank you to everyone joining today, those who continue to stay united despite these difficult times. Personally, I have been able to reflect during this quarantine and realize many things, such as why things happen to us sometimes. Since the end of my sophomore year, I started working, and my job became my second school. Despite all the great lessons and memories I made, I came out crying many times because I couldn't believe the amount of negativity in this world. Nonetheless, I have come to terms that that is life, and we can't let all the negatives and lows in this life change the amazing people we are. We must always keep going with a smile, and don't forget that, Yaritza. That is why I want to emphasize the importance of working for yourself and your happiness. Of course, we must give everything our all, but never lose yourself in the process. That goes for school, work, relationships, family. We need to be selfish and put ourselves first sometimes, because we can never be happy trying to please others. And at the end of the day, we're human. And like they say, no one notices your tears, no one notices your pain, but they always notice your mistakes. It's easy for others to judge, but they don't know our lives, and their comments must not bring us down. The obvious truth is, I don't know any of you. I don't know what you have been through in life. I don't know who's made your life difficult or what shaped you to be who you are today. Nonetheless, I appreciate those struggles, because pain especially, makes us special. Y echando a perder se aprende. I know what it's like to lose motivation and all sense of direction. I know what it's like to feel at the very bottom, just praying to get up again. But our struggles again have made us who we are, and we're here today, graduating from Del Valle High School, doing maybe what many didn't think we were capable of, but we did it ourselves. Some of us with help, and some of us alone. But at the end, we know what's best for ourselves. I know we have all been placed on this earth for a purpose. I know school is not meant for everyone, and that is okay because we're not the same. We all have different dreams that we will fulfill in spite of anything that crosses our way. From here on, we will each pave our path, and this is the first big step into what our future beholds. We're the next generation of adults, and I know we will do great things. We're here to inspire and innovate. We're here to change old norms and create new ones. We're here to stand our ground and make our voices be heard. We're here to make ourselves proud and no one else. We are here to live our best life, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We will add our grain of sand to the world, even though it may not seem like much. Pero algo es mejor que nada, y nuestro existir no va a ser en vano. Somos el futuro y vamos a hacer cosas increíbles. Se dice que la vida es corta y prestada, así que hay que disfrutarla. Vamos a seguirle, porque sí se pudo. DV is going places, and I would have wished for there to be a round of applause so that I could dedicate it to everyone watching. But for now, all I can say is that we really did this. Gracias y que Dios los siga bendiciendo siempre. At this time, I am honored to introduce our valedictorian, Stephanie Cárdenas Malvais.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Buenas tardes a todos. I want to begin by congratulating everyone, including myself, for being here today. 4 years ago, we walked into the building of Del Valle High School, but we sure aren't the same people who are walking out. In that short period of time, so much has changed, so many lessons were learned, so many stories were written. Everyone's story is different, but what is unique to us all here, sitting in red and some in white, is that we did it in Del Valle High School. Freshman year, we were excited and nervous about being the new fishies. As sophomores, we became more adjusted, and junior year, for many of us, brought experience. And well, for many of us, it meant stage 1 senioritis. And now, here we are, done with high school despite everything and all the obstacles that we have had. Part of this achievement is thanks to our parents and anyone who helped raise us. I want to give a special thanks to my parents. Mami, papi, gracias por siempre estar ahí para mí, por siempre apoyarme en todo y por todos sus sacrificios para siempre darme lo mejor, por aguantar todos mis dramas, mis quejas y por enseñarme que para poder obtener lo que quieres hay que trabajarle duro. Son más de lo que pude haber pedido. Los quiero mucho. Al igual como muchos padres aquí que llegaron a este país con nada, pero lucharon para darnos todo, de corazón les agradecemos y esperamos algún día poder pagar todos sus esfuerzos y mucho más, todo lo que se merecen. Being a Hispanic female who is first generation to go to college, it is sometimes difficult to imagine a future full of success. However, thanks to my parents, their sacrifices, their dedication, and their support, I'm able to pursue my dream of being in the medical field. So to all the parents and families who gave it their all for the last 18 years, thank you. You have been there for us with encouragement and care. You have instilled in us the self-confidence needed to reach our dreams. I don't only admire my family, but all of our families, because you have done this scary thing called life, and you have guided us to get through it too. I also want to give a special shout out to my friends, all of you, Cecilia, Yaritza, Alondra, Tony, Jesus, to name a few. You have had to deal with me at my worst moments, through my mood swings, my nervous breakdowns, and times where I completely doubted myself. You have always been there for me, and it is so comforting to know that I had and will have your support no matter what I choose to do, as you will always have mine. Now, let's not forget about our awesome teachers, counselors, and coaches. We think graduation is just about the students, but it is about them as well. They also show up every day and put in their hard work, and they did a fantastic job because we all ended up in caps and gowns. So I'm sorry it took me this long, you guys. I respect you immensely because you picked something and you picked to help us. You picked to arrive earlier to school, stay later than usual, and give up your lunchtime to help students learn subjects in new ways, take tests, or just hear them out on their concerns. To these mentors, I say, our success is your success, for you have given us the courage to dare, the knowledge to excel, and the belief that we can succeed. For all these things, we, the class of 2020, thank every single one of you. As graduates, we face many uncertainties in both the immediate and distant future. We will always remember the coronavirus pandemic. I'm not saying it necessarily changed the trajectory of our lives, but it did change our outlook on the world. We will always remember this iconic quarantine, and let's not forget our discovery of toilet paper being an essential. However, uncertainty is another word for opportunity. We have a chance to do something extraordinary. As we head out of this pandemic, we can change the world. Let's learn from this experience and create a world where we are kind to each other. A world where we don't judge those at the food bank, because that may be us if things were slightly different. We must be tomorrow's positive images. Our actions must make a statement and send a clear message. One that says, wherever we come from, whatever we have or don't have, whatever our color, our sex, or cultural background, we can be partners in success and we can achieve greatness together. Class of 2020, we did it. It has been a splendid 4 years with you, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.
I'd like for you to please join me in the presentation of the diplomas.
Stephanie Cardenas Malveas. Cecilia Corona Rodriguez. Justice Marie Warren. Frankie Ortiz. Uyun Lafong Tran. Giselle Marquez. Geraldine Ortiz. Yuritsa Elizabeth Philippe Celis.
Thank you to those who have been a part of this journey, my family, my friends, my teachers. Thanks to you, I will be able to go to UT for a major in psychology this fall.
Noah Anthony Guerrero. Katie Benitez Suarez. Maria Serrano. Maggie Eileen Crawford. Anthony Miguel Romero. Alberto Sierra Jr. Monica Janelle Aguilar Godoy. Gabriela Ruth Cabrera. Giselle Vences Peruta.
I want to say thank you to my mom and dad, as well as my sister, for always supporting me academically in everything that I did throughout high school. I wanted to give a special shout out to my Upward Bound family, as well as my college forward coaches. Thank you so much.
Riley Maxine Bankston. Yvette Ramirez. Andrea Carolyn Zamarripa. Elizabeth Ann Hodges. Nayeli Nicole Zambrano Avilla. Mildred Caroline Sanchez Rangel. Estefina C. Cortez.
Congrats to the class of 2020, for finally making it after these 4 hard, difficult years of high school, but, we're finally here.
Noe Sebastian Cruz Ochoa. Clarissa Cortez.
I want to thank all my friends, families, and amazing teachers that I have met throughout my high school experience. Thank you for all the wonderful memories that we've had.
Angelina Renee Coleman. Katia Alexia Perez Hernandez. Catherine Danielle Miller. Michelle Atiano Fox. Melanie N.A. Ramirez Baltazar. Megan Leanne Castillo. Justice Aaliyah Gutierrez. Natalie Isabel DePaz. Michaela Huatron. Eder Martinez Torres. Ana Cassandra Prieto Ramos. Yvette Melissa Carbajal James. Rolando Lopez Garcia. Vanessa Maria Villarreal. Marisol Inocenia Fabian. Adamaris Martinez Cruz. Carolina Beltran. Daniela Hernandez Lopez. Niza Maria Garcia. Shayla Marlon Pantoya Morales. Marisol Salazar Mendieta. Estefany Mendoza Reyes. Ana Cristina Prieto Ramos. Galia Guadalupe Armenta. Bridget Jacqueline Hardy. Melanie Yvette Rodriguez. Gabrielle Rene Castro. Gambino Antunes Orrastia. Juliana Jaime Bermejo. Lucita Rodriguez. Grecia Espinoza. Ruby Michelle Sandoval. Lizette Martinez Sarabia. Abigail Espy Mendieta Salinas. Michaela Elaine Harvey. Caitlin Yasmin Mendez. Ricardo Jimenez Juarez. Bryson Rain Kelly. Jeremy Austin Hodge. Mary Kate Kalani Smith. Michaela Eileen Anderson. Adrian Cardona. Brianna Marie Castillo. Isaiah Luis Garcia Patalan. Eileen Ariane Izaguirre Garcia. Damian Martinez. Moses Ricardo Martinez. Ariana Desiree Rodriguez. Ulissa Romero Rodriguez. Serena Renee Solis. Tiana Adriana Terry. Kiara Lachey Townsend. Annette Alize Trejo Lamas. Marlene Villanueva Ramos. Francisco Javier Acosta, Jr. Isaac Jesus Acosta. Nathan Joel Acosta. Jesus Orel Acosta Montenegro. Jalen Lee Edward Adams. Alfred James Aguilar III. Leaner Anthony Aguilar Carballo. Victor Manuel Aguirre Jr. Pedro Aguirre Vargas. Rachel Ahuatzin. Luis Carlos Arlecon Trevino. Stephen Nicholas Alexander. Natalie Cass Alcacira Puente. Ivith Alvarez Salazar. Eric Jose Amaya. Leonardo Don Andrade Carranza. Mariah Cecilie Arvejo Escobar. Zakaya Kiana Arnold. Dylan Ray Araguin. Jessica Monique Atwood. Pablo Esteban Avilla. Maximo Avilles. Yesenia Ayala Martinez. Adele Balawi. Rosendo Bahena Avilla. Brandon Isaiah Baker. Cassandra Barajas. Mark Anthony Barbosa Jr. Kinverly Barraza Garcia. Jose Guadalupe Barrientos Arce. Aaron Ociel Baron. Eduardo Baron. Nicholas Zabian Baron. Citali Baron Hernandez. Armando Baron Cortez Jr. Joshua Charles Ken Ray Bates.
Hi, my name is Joshua Bates, and I'm looking forward to my next opportunity. I would like to give a special shout out to my great grandma and great aunt for helping me get to this point.
Angeles Bautista. Mireya Benavides.
Hi, class of 2020. We finally made it. I first want to start off by thanking my mom, my siblings, and all my teachers who helped me be where I am today. Thank you.
Edith Benitez Gonzalez. Fidelmar Benitez Jr. Daisy Benitez Macedo. Cody James Barron. Alexander Steph Biella Garza. Emily Bocanegra. Ana Cristina Bolanos Garcia. Jennifer Steph Bonilla Garcia. Anas Boti El Hassani, Jaden Christopher Brackman, Charles L. Bruckmiller Vasquez, Sears Aja Buckholtz, Stacy Rochelle Bueno Trochez,
Maldito año nuevo y lo que me trajo, hey, me botaron del trabajo por estar mirando para abajo.
Dyson Matisse Avant Burton, Debbie Abigail Casey K. Guzman, Marisol Camargo Guillen, Angel Leonard Campuzano Franco, Tony Candelaria, Eliane Rose Cano, Quentin Deshawn Canty, Dan Hong Chow, Emmanuel Carbajal Loza, Juan Alvaro Cardenas Jr., Sabrina Ann Marie Cadenas, Jesus Alonso Cardona, Alex Cardona Rodriguez, Cynthia Carmona Nunez, Lizeth Carrera, Julian Florentino Castañón, Karina Marie Castillo, Teodoro Castillo, Enrique Castillo Benitez, Brenda Castorena Carbajal, Anthony Rene Castro, Melody Zarahemla Castro, Monica Castro, Pablo Nathan Cayetano, Vanessa Nicetillo Valenzuela, Jesse Jose Santo, Jessica Chavez Garcia, Javier Isaiah Chavez Briseno, Johnny Ray Clark, Zachary Andrew Clark, Justin Colon Velez, Fernando James Constancio, Brenda Contreras, Jason Amido Contreras, Eduardo Cordero, Ashley Correa Venegas, Carlos Gerardo Cortez, Alex Cortez Zamudio, Angel Hope Castilla, Amy C. Cruz, Yamalith Cruz Bustamante, Sapphire Jade Davidson, Brianna Aziana Davis, Steven de la Cerda, Stephanie de la Garza, Luis Antonio de Leon Ayala, Jose Azel de Leon Tobias, Alexandra Lynn de la Cruz, Alejandro Delgado, Victor Manuel Delgado Mendoza, Luis Enrique de Nova Suarez, Aliyah Mohammed Deerwick, Juan Diego Diaz Don Juan, Jessica Diaz Lom, Carlos Dilbert, Dominic Amarante Duriet, Jackie Kenna Drones, Carmen Cordell Duncan, Abraham Duque Gutierrez, Michael Allen Edsall, Georgia Marie Edwards, Juan Ca Eliza Araras Hortolano, Haley Madison Ellis, Kaylin Escobar, Cassandra Leonor Esparza, Adela Esqueda Rodriguez, Joshua Ryan Esquivel, Joshua Albert Esquivel, Michaela Vianney Estrada, Adai Acer Esposito, Mark Antonio Fajardo Sanchez, Beatrice Flores, Henry Benito Flores, Ramon Matthew Flores, Roxanne Faye Flournoy, Colbert Jacques Flowers Jr., Amber K. Fluker, Angelina R. Fonseca Ruiz, Shamia Robiance Foreman, Vanessa Franco Garcia, Sarah Nicole Fuentes Garcia, Aniel Renee Gaitan, Jasmine Gallardo Guerrero, Alexis Lizette Garcia, Alicia Renea Garcia, Isabel Nicole Garcia, Leah Nicole Garcia, Mariah Denise Garcia, Ruperto Garcia, Ryan Anthony Garcia, Maria Luisa Garcia Anaya, Manuel Dejes Garcia Bautista.
I just want to say thank you to all my teachers, parents, and my coaches that really helped me during my 4 years in high school. Thanks, coaches and teachers.
Maria Magdalena Garcia Garay. Daniela Abaze Garcia Garcia. Damaris Sine Garcia Trujillo. Pedro Garrida Herrera. Andre Thomas Garza. Pablo Anthony Gloria Holomo. Andres Gomez. Veronica Gomez Dominguez. Anissa Nicole Gonzalez.
Hello, class of 2020. Thank you to the teachers, the coaches, and my friends for making high school great. Thank you to my parents and my sister for the love and support. I love you so much. Go class of 2020. Congrats.
Jacqueline Gonzalez Contreras. Alejandra Martina Gonzalez. Araceli Gonzalez. Carlos Gonzalez. Cesar Alejandro Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez. Edwin Daniel Gonzalez. Gabriela Gonzalez. Veronica Nicole Gonzalez. Jason Gonzalez Avillas. Luis Carlo Gonzalez Rodriguez. Yarila Gonzalez Rodriguez. Abril Marian Gonzalez Aguilas. Miguel Angel Gonzalez Benitez. Devin Scott Porter Goodall. Marissa Isela Govia. Faith Irene Granados. Debrion L. Green. Sierra Nicole Jivada.
Hi, I just want to say thank you to my parents and my grandparents that helped me and supported me all throughout high school. Love y'all.
Amarani Guevara Trejo. Christopher Mark Gutierrez. Edwin Guzman. Julissa Guzman. Kylie Elizabeth Hainsworth. Olivia Ann Harros. Caleb Alexander Harris. Megan Sandra Hayes. Taylor Janae Henricks. Evelyn Hiomar Enriquez Garay. Elizea Zephyrina Hernandez. Anthony Renee Hernandez. Aurora Hernandez. Carlos Adrian Hernandez. Christian Renee Hernandez. Isabel N. Hernandez. Jaden Rome Hernandez. Jonathan Hernandez. Jose Marcos Hernandez. Joshua Jesse Hernandez. Julia Idali Hernandez. Casey Alize Hernandez. Wilson Roya Hernandez Atunes. Christoph Hernandez Cervantes. Jennifer Jo Hernandez Quiroga. Uriel Hernandez Ramirez. Jasmine Hernandez Cruz.
Hi, class of 2020. We did it, guys. All our hard work finally paid off, and I can't wait for what the future may hold for us. Bye.
Italia A. Hernandez Rebeloso. Kenia Care Hernandez Sanchez. Aaliyah Nicole Herrera. Bianca Danae Herrera. Jalen Elizabeth Herrera. David Herrera Franco. Aniva Simone Hill. Saudia Monet Holly. Michael Anthony Howell. Aiden Gabriel Huerta. Axel Armando Huerta Cedillo. Jonathan Hurtado. Andrew James Guadalupe Ibarra.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I just wanted to say thank you to our family and teachers for getting this far.
Carlos Ibarra Ovalle. Jordan Danielle Jackson. Andrew Sebastian James. Nancy James. Destiny James Celino. Eduardo James Mendoza. Ziana Renee Jeffries. R.C. Jenkins III. Ileana Amanda Jimenez. Giovanna Jimenez. Jennifer Jimenez Rodriguez. Amar Eusebio Johnson. Makia Howard Isaiah Johnson.
Thank God for making me see 2020. It has been a great success. I'm glad to be a 2020 graduate.
Na Shair Stevon Ivory Johnson.
He said, "What's up, y'all?" Official. See that DV right there?
Darian Christopher Jones. Kyra Haley Jones. Devontae Marquis Jordan. Maribel Silva Juarez. Sarah Michaela Keaton. Anthony Key. Shair Labra. Roderick Latroy Lacey. Sebastian Lamas Galvin. Nathan Ivan Landrino. Sabrina Alyssa Lara. Angel Ledesma. Novalea Ledesma. Jimena Ledesma. Clarissa Guadalupe Lea Puente. Jameson Andrew Lemon McCoy. Darius LaShawn Lewis. Gabriel Eduard Lira Hernandez. Abraham Llanos Olvera. Daniel Jesus Lopez. Jacob Ryan Lopez. Jalen Courtney Lopez. Sephra Lizette Lopez. Emily Lopez Campos. Havertano Aniel Lopez Colunga. David Lopez Ibarra. Brian Lopez Orduna. Itzel Guadalupe Lopez Zambrano. Alexander Angel Lopez Colunga. Rivaldo Rube Lopez Delgadillo. Daniel Lopez Gomez. Mauricio Lopez Guzman. Jareth Lopez Rodriguez. Brianna Marie Laredo. Ulysses Laredo Diaz. Paulina Arlette Lozoya. Armando Loza. Haley May Luna. Charisma Marie Luna. Lauren Casimera Luna. Melanie Giselle Luna. Andrea Asneth Luna Serda. Adamari Arlette Luna Noria. Aaron Albert Macias. Christian Madera. Adrian Renee Maldonado. Joshua Marco Maldonado. Alberto Francisca Mancia Vega. Christian Manares Murcia. Juan Carlos Manzanares, Jr. Victor Mares. Paulina Marmoleo. Juliana Gu Marquez Hernandez. Marcon Deshawn Marshall. Alyssa Lynn Martinez. Ishmael Jose Martinez. Jacob Gell Martinez. Janet Aviez Martinez. Jasmine Noel Martinez. Jose Miguel Martinez. Nahitsi Victoria Martinez. Nayeli Nicole Martinez. Ray Anthony Martinez. Samantha Giselle Martinez. Rogelio Martinez Avillas. Samantha Me Martinez Carrillo. Janeth Martinez Medina. Marco Antoni Martinez Padilla. Jose de Jesus Martinez Sanchez. Edilberto Martinez Soto. Ricky Yos Martinez Villarreal. Sarah E. Martinez Fuentes. Vanessa Martinez Jimenez. Diego Moruri Ponce. Sir Lee McCook. Seth Thomas McHenry. Griffin Isaiah McKinney. Leila Ayayana Meadows. Lauren Alexandria Medell. Brian Medina. Jason Ricardo Medina. Tatiana Felicia Medina. Jennifer Gua Medina Hernandez. Pachapon Meyer. Miguel Ángel Mejia Luna. Nia Jasmine Melanson. Liliana Celeste Mendez. Eli Isaiah Mendoza II. Diana Marbella Menuvar Vega. Cindy Michelle Meza Melendez.
I just want to thank my friends and family for always being there for me, and most importantly, all of my teachers who helped me get through this. Thank you for everything.
Sebastian Renzo Mia. Joshua Miller. Mary Lou Miranda. Luis Enrique Miranda Moran.
Hi, my name is Luis Miranda, and I want to say thank you to my family and friends and my teachers for all the support. I am going to the University of California in Riverside and will major in biology.
Nadalyn Mondragon Aguiar. Jorge Mondragon Barron Jr. Orlando Mondragon Cruz. Jamarin Lee Joseph Monroe.
I would like to thank my mom for always being there supporting me. I would like to thank my friends and my family, because without them I wouldn't have been who I am today.
Amy Michelle Montez Hernandez. Israel Montoya Martinez. Christian Alexander Moore. Jesse Ray Moreno Jr. Mauricio Danny Moreno Alvarado. Courtney Page Morgan. Donovan Lee Morris. Francisco Munoz Jr.
Hi, my name is Francisco Munoz, and I'm graduating 2020. I want to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, my whole family for getting me here in 2020.
Ociel Munoz Leyva. Fatima Elena Murillo. Abel Nahara Errara. Chien Lorraine Naranjo. Melanie Michelle Nava.
My name is Melanie Nava. I am the first in my family to be going off to college and to major into nursing, and would love to give a big shout out to my friends and family for pushing me to do my hardest.
Margarita Nava Chavez. Elizabeth Nava Luesa. Luis Fernando Navarrete. Alexander Navarro. Jesus Ivan Negrete Garcia. Jessica Marie Negrete Silva. Jose Santiago Nieto Contreras. Brian Nieto Sanchez. Jacinia Nova Nunez. Nancy Yori Novaron Castro. Honorio Nunez Peña. Leslie Lizette Obregon Jimenez. Amy Alexandria O'Connor. Ariana Elise Ojeda. Christian Rodrigue Ojeda Cibrian. Jennifer Anel Ojeda Cibrian. Alejandra Oliveros. Blanca Nicole Olmos. Miranda Olmos Perez. Zara Ordonez. Yesenia Ortega Martinez. Alexis Nicole Ortiz.
Class of 2020, we finally did it. We didn't let this corona stop us from graduating.
Erica Elizabeth Otero Sanchez. Brian David Ozorio. Naomi Marlon Pacheco Mendez. Arturo Peramo Vasquez. Fernando J. Paradis. Alexander Patino Sanchez. Brianna Nicole Paz. Victoria Renee Peebles. Julio Adrian Peña. Daisy Marie Perez. Jeanette Perez Alejo. Jacqueline Perez Ariano. Jonathan Jesus Perez Crespo. Rodrigo Perez Ribollar. Francesca Perez Flores. Daniela Perez Lopez. David Perez Normandia. Evelyn Adriana Perez Sanchez. Nabor Perez Soto. Edgar Aldair Pacina Torres. Kendry Renee Piloto Dominguez. Rudy Renee Pina.
Hi, my name is Rudy Pina. I enlisted in the Marine Corps. What I'm most thankful for is my parents. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. Thank y'all.
Albano Pinales Jr. Javier Alejandro Pineda. Valeria Ruby Plazola. Jose Luis Ponce. Zara Puente Mondragon. Valeria Estefania Pulido. Zahira Lisbeth Quintanilla. Stephanie Aguirre's Radin. Andrew Ramirez. Ariel Angelique Ramirez. Kristen Andrea Ramirez. Lisbeth Ramirez. Luis Antonio Ramirez Jr. Dana Ramirez Luna. Felix Jonathan Ramirez Jacobo. Sebastian Armando Ramon Amaya. Maria Guadalupe Ramos Sanchez. Nayeli Rangel Cervantes. Desiree Sarah E. Rangel Rendon. Briona Chandre Reed. Christopher Jerome Reed Jr. Jesus Elian Regaldo Escobar. Samantha Bayane Rena. Fernando Reyes. Maria Guadalupe Reyes. Patricia Reyes. Vanessa Reyes. Aldo Reyes Perez. Elian Callista Riojas. Diana Rios Martinez. Ana Gabriela Rivas Villalobos. Bernice Rivera. Cameron Adelina Rivera. Giovanni Alexander Rivera. Isidro Garcia Rivera. Abigail Rivera Padron. Litzy Johanna Rivera Fernandez. Diego Rivera Sanchez. Melody Robinson. Alex Giovanni Robles. Alfonso Jacinto Robles. Isaias Adrian Robles Mendoza. Andrea Robles Perez. Antonio Alfonso Rocha. Diego Alfredo Rocha, Desiana Teresa Rodriguez, Rose Marie Rodriguez, Tony Aurora Rodriguez, Raimundo Rodriguez Alvarez, Rigoberto Rodriguez Cortez, Carlos Ed Rodriguez Hernandez, Daisy Sine Rodriguez Jaimes, Marco Antonio Rodriguez Cerda, Brian Rodriguez Mayorga, Abdil Rodriguez Rodriguez, Abigail Marie Rodriguez Ruiz, Jessica Ray Rodriguez Sanchez, Sofia Otia Rodriguez, Brianne Lynette Rowe, Brianna Lachelle Rowe, Christopher Zachary Rojas, Ava Araceli Rojas, Jesus Orlando Rojas Baltazar, Uliana Roman Castorena, Isaiah Roman Natal, Maximiliano Leonardo Romero, Orlando Romero, Daniel Alexander Romera Silva, Catalin Elise Romo, Ruben Anthony Rosales, Bena Auralia Rosas, Sierra Celeste Rosas, Alexandria Nicole Ruiz, Brianna Leah Ruiz, Kenya Natalie Ruiz, Nicholas Arturo Ruiz, Simon Alexander Ruiz Jr., Dominique Renee Salas, Eric Nathaniel Salazar, Lizette Salazar, Gabriela Salazar Mejia, Edgar Roland Salazar Mendieta, Carlos Candelario Salinas, Aldo Sanchez, Felix Adrian Sanchez, Nadia Isabel Sanchez, Jennifer Stefa Sanchez Cerrone, Anael Sanchez Morales, Alexandra Sanchez Vasquez, Luisa Cerrito Santana, Rodolfo Santana Jr., Salma Osmeri Santos, Jasmine Santoyo Arias, Sandesh Sapkoda, Passionate Marie Sackberry. Darcy Marlene Saucedo. Daryl Lee Scott II. Claudia Elizabeth Sarah. Diana Ixel Servin. Dale Carey Sheffield. Stacy Lamont Shepard Jr. Anthony Michael Shorey. Naya Aaliyah Cifuentes. Montserrat Silas Cruz. Alondra Silva Martinez. Kevion DeAndrea Singleton. Calvin Eugene Smith. Arthur Solalindi III. Angel Rey Solis. Elicio Sosa. Avery Javon Spears. Moises Suarez. Fabian Alexander Sesteda. Aaron Michael Swaney. Robert Daniel Tabira. Jennifer Isa Tapia Villaseñor. Sofia Susana Tapia Mejia. Juarez Nirik Tate. Matthew Ezekiel Taylor Jr. Mariana Inez Tellez.
With a bubble, is that it?
Fernando Tellez Gonzalez. Saroj Kumar Thapa. Tyshawn Deshae Thompson. Diego Miguel Tinoca Padilla. Brian Christopher Torres. Joshua Matthew Torres. Christopher Robe Torres Lopez. Eduardo Eli Torres Jaimez. Anas Tuahar. Miguel Tranquillano Martinez. Yenny Magali Trejo Choro. Adair Trejo Mexicano. Elia Alize Trevino. Gisela Mia Trevino.
Wipe it down. Wipe it down. Wipe.
Aislinn Tristan. Marcus Lee Trujillo. Habori Eric Terrell. Daniel Arsa Urquiza. Karen Urquiza. Jose Luis Valderas. Jesus Valencia Cardenas. Adal Roberto Vara Reyes. Angel Varela Jr. Faith M. Vargas. Ashley Nicole Vasquez. Edward Joseph Vasquez Jr. Chris Alejandro Vasquez. Tyler Rogelio Vasquez. Sergio Mig Vasquez de la Rosa. Berenice Vasquez Ramirez. Valentin Vasquez Trejo. Uriana Vasquez Amaro. Alejandro Vasquez Perez.
Aldo Valley High School. My name is Alejandro Vasquez, and I want to say to all the underclassmen to stay in school and stay cool.
Jose Alejandro Velasquez Zaron. Eric Vera Trejo. Kevin Wolfgang Jor Villanueva. Alina Ann Villarreal. Jocelyn Haley Villarreal. Matthew Jacob Villarreal. Lilian Villatora Velasquez. Erilyn Vieda Perez. Fernanda G. Villegas Rodriguez. Graciela Liz Vitea Hernandez. Carviante Sime Walker. Cavacia Samaya Walker. Carl Del Walker Lane III. Humberto John Wanamaker. Devontae Armand Ward. Nicholas Orion Washington. Trey Allen Washington. Brianna Noel Watkins. Brittany Nicole Watkins. Savannah Raylee Watson. Delania Brianna Watts. Zaire Malik Watley. Briaja Nicole White. Jonathan Jerome White. Aiden J. Williams. Chesserie Ja Williams. Hermias Dion Williams Jr. Kaylin Nicole Willis. Tiffany Brianne Wilson. Davion Shaquille Wright. Ricky Anez Jr. Andrea Isabel Yanez Villegas. Abigail Zapata. Andrea Zaragoza Campien. Mariela Zertush Luna. Lilia Yamilet Zorita Sanchez.
Ms. Fuyen Tran will explain the significance of the tassel tradition.
To my fellow students and peers of the class of 2020, I am proud to say we finally made it. 13 years of hard work has finally paid off. Throughout our journey, we strove to get to this point. We pulled countless all-nighters and sometimes even shed tears along the way. We doubted whether our struggles would be worth it, but in the end, it is. But before we go out into the world as high school graduates, we have one last act we must complete. The turning of the tassel symbolizes our transition from students to graduates and from kids to adults. It indicates our readiness to make our own decision and select our unique path through life. By turning our tassel, we are committing to the following oath. We vow never to disgrace ourselves, our peers, or our community by being dishonest, reckless, or cowardly. We will always uphold our values, be kind to one another, and help those in need. Through these ways, we will create a better, brighter place for ourselves, for others around us, and for those who comes after us. I would now like to ask the graduating class of 2020 to turn our tassel from the right to the left. And now, Dr. Welch and Ms. Wright.
As the principal of Del Valle High School,
as the principal of the Early College High School,
we certify that these students have met the requirements for a high school diploma that were established by the great state of Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, let us introduce to you the graduates of Del Valle High School, class of 2020. Please welcome to the podium one of our top 10 students, Miss Yaritza Felipe Solis.
Will all of you watching today please join us as we sing the Alma Mater?
Congratulations, seniors. The graduating class of 2020, I'm extremely proud of you, and I look forward to seeing the many things that you do into the future. Family and friends, parents, staff and students, thank you, and this concludes our ceremonies for the graduating class of 2020. Be blessed.